Welcome to Winnebago, Radiator Ranch, home of Dale Brisby. We're ranching today, just like we are every day. I've got some sad news to deliver. We'll talk about that later. But I'm going to introduce you to the stock here at Radiator Ranch. And got some helpers, some interns, if you will, to Gabriel and Willie. Gabe's shirt's a little tight. He showed up not wearing Dale wear. And made him put on a schmedium. That's a large. That's not a large. There's no way that's a large. But he's got on the rock and roll denims, unlike Willie. Willie, where you at? You can't bite the hand that feeds you. Rock and roll keeps us clothed. I like your perm and all, but gosh dang, son. Dude. Sorry, man. You have rock and rolls?
Yeah.
Go put them on. Don't make me clap again. So, anyhow, now we're going to come over here. We're going to check on the horses. We're going to feed them. I'm going to walk you through the herd and introduce you to some of the stock that you may or may not know. You got anything you shouldn't be wearing?
No.
Okay, good. Let's ranch.
If I don't call, don't you worry now. I'm on to the next one.
Why you all like opened up to me, bruh? It's better. Just trying to be safe. We need to drag the arena. Anybody want to volunteer? Gabe will drag the arena. I'm gonna catch each one of our horses, one loop, so you better keep watching because it's gonna go fast. I'm gonna walk you through the herd, the remuda, here at Radiator Ranch. These guys are wild, so if you cameramen are in the pen, be careful. First off, we've got Mr. Dale Brisby. Why you call him that, Dale? Because he's extra ranchy, old son. He's got a lot of names, though. We got Dale Brisby, Trimble, Blue Boy, the Spirited Gray. We've got George Foreman, because he needs a new grill. There was one more. What was the other one? The Rock Grinder. If you need to go 35 miles, gather the cows, rope every bull, tie them down, then go 35 miles back, this is your horse. Okay, that's why we call him Dale Brisby. Also, he doesn't need a new grill. He just slings his head because he slings his head. It wasn't because his teeth were bad. You got to keep shoes on him. Other than that, he's not the one we lost because he's too tough for that. And I believe that to be true. Love that horse. Not your first pick if you're going on a trail ride with your old lady. You know what I'm saying? Donnie, you know what I'm saying. Like if I was going on a trail ride with your mom, because I do that sometimes. Next up, we've got, who do we got? Get Dale Brisby his fishing license. Oh, yeah, he did. Caught him a 1,600-pound buckskin bass named Buckethead. Come on up here. Probably the brokest horse we have. He's one day going to be a kid horse. Right now he's only 5. He's got it all. He's fast, he's strong, he's gentle in the pen, he's gentle on the ground. He's never bucked. The only thing is, well, 2 things. He's got a head so big if you filled it with nickels we'd all be rich. Rich enough to take Donnie's mom out to the buffet where it's all you can eat. She would break them of that habit. The second thing about him is his did I already say his head? I did. Second thing about him is he's great. Yeah, no papers. There is no more name. Cimarron. Maybe that's your nickname. Buckethead Cimarron Brisby. Name that movie, Donnie.
Cowboys.
Well, Dal, yeah. On to the next pin. There is one more horse in here. His name is Brisket, aka Dreamer 28. If you want to look him up on Pro Stats, we all love to get on him here in the beach on the beaches of Winnebago. But I'm not going to rope him because I want him to keep that wild spirit he's got. You know what I'm saying? Next pin. Next pony. We've got Moose. This is an outside horse. Belongs to a guy named Ryan McNabb. He's a little bit older. We let the interns ride him. He's gentle. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's gentle. He's got to stay shod. I got my farrier coming Wednesday, tomorrow, actually, because today's Rodeo Time Tuesday, isn't it? So that means tomorrow's Wednesday. That's when the farrier's coming. Corey Pippin. He's going to put some front shoes on Moose for us, and then we're going to get back to ranching on him. Kind of tender-footed. Next up, I said Buckethead was the most gentle. This horse is probably the most gentle on the ground. This is Bandito. He's kind of shaped like a dinosaur. I caught him around the horns, y'all. Let me see if I can lead him up. He's having a hard time seeing me. That was a catch. We're gonna count it as one. This is Bandito because he used to be in a biker gang. Also, he's just built kind of weird. Which has nothing to do with his name, but kind of got this neck and I don't know. But I think he might be a good kid horse one day. He'll still go. He's really fun to rope on. He's great in the Brandon pen. Like I said, super gentle. I've not ever done this with him before, but I imagine he'll be okay with it. Yeah, he is. Yeah, like I said, super gentle. Next pen. What do we have next, Dale? Now we got the Bulls. JBDB Buckers. This is kind of the practice pen of the JBDB herd. First off, we've got Frostbite, and why we call him Frostbite will be released later in the year. Kind of a secret, but it's exciting, so look out for that. We're gonna talk about that September, maybe October. It's a big deal. Frostbite is a great little practice bull. It's usually who we put our interns on first to see where they're at. Next up, we've got Prison Mike, Gabagool. If you know, you know. You know? Some of you don't, but you should. Michael Scott, thank you for helping us name that bull. We had a great couple rides on Prison Mike here on the beaches, if I recall. Yep, that was that one in December. Was that the last time we bucked that bull? It sure was. Check that out. Lastly, we've got Total Feeds Cup of Joe. That'll wake you up in the morning. Total Feeds, aka JoJo. Total Feeds Black Coffee. And sweet little bull right around the latch. Proby, the intern, Joe, got on that bull. Can we show that blurred out bull ride? Back to the horses. In this same pen, we put Baptist, aka Hang 'em High. Been in the NFR back in '09, but here recently, been a practice horse for Donnie Ray Daytona. Matter of fact, we bucked him under the lights this past Saturday night. Ain't that right, Baptist? Put the camera on him. I'm gonna rope him. No, I'm just kidding. I just put it on his withers. I could have caught him if I wanted to, but I didn't want to, because I don't have the time to take the rope off of his neck. I could have. Let's go check out the last horses. I know you guys are wondering, you're like, gosh darn it, Dale, what horse did not make the cut? And we're getting down to the wire. We've only got a few. For those of you that do know what horses I have, I know you've narrowed it down to 3 horses that may not be here. 4. Because I haven't shown Dollar either. Dollar's still with us. He's just over there. He didn't want to be filmed this morning. This next horse we call Buster Rhymes because we got him from Buster Frierson. This joker is, he's handy. Left and right, forward, backward. He will buck with you. 8 out of 10 times in the mornings he'll buck. It's no hill for a stepper, not one like me, because I'm Dale Brisby. I'm gonna rope this wild Brumby in here, okay? Be careful, it's a big pin, he might get you. Ah, I missed him. In my defense, that's the first miss of the day. I'm granted some of those, you know. In the roping events, not in the bull riding, the bull bucking. I don't ever miss in the bull buck. That's not a miss, I didn't let go of the rope. Woo, attaboy Dale. So this is Buster Rhymes. He's kind of hard to catch. He's also really mean to the other horses, so we've got him in this big old corner pen by himself. But once you get him snapped in the morning first thing, he's usually, that's all he, you know, the first 3 or 4 minutes he might buck, and then once you get past that, he's fine. No hill first stepper though, ain't that right, Buster Rhymes? You ready to ranch today? Of course you are.
Watch him, Donnie.
That's Total Feed's Cup of Joe, and he's kind of mean. He doesn't like redheads or people with long hair, apparently. This horse here is very well known, and he'd been in the family a long time. He was actually raised by my family, just like the horse that passed was raised by my family. But Boone here is still with us. He's 21. Total Feeds Boone Brisby. 21 years old, still ranching, thank the Lord. This is a bronc, okay, so be careful. If you're gonna ride this horse, then get yourself a night latch, a thunder strap, a sugar strap, if you will, because he might buck too, all right? 21 years old, he still bucks. Usually whenever he's picking up is the only time he'll buck. That's most of the time. If he's gonna buck, that's when he's gonna do it. But he's been in the family his whole life. The horse we lost was a young pony, 3 years old. His name was Badger. Some of you have seen him. He's a wild Brumby, so I got to rope him. And you got to saddle your horse in the tack room, in the saddle house. Otherwise, you ain't no cowboy. He was also raised by my family, so I was thrilled to get to start that horse. I sent him around to a lot of friends in the wintertime when we'd be gone to the NFR and such. Who all rode that horse? Kai Houston, Cole Hatfield, Garrison Gable, Joe here rode the pony. In between all those guys, I rode him. But I would do some trading. I traded some hay, traded some doll hairs for it. But it was just a fun horse to get to grow and have around the ranch. Was pretty gentle, never really bucked. But one day we were bucking here, and he colicked on us, and it was a bad deal. We're not sure what caused it. It was when the weather was changing. Vet wasn't sure. He's on a really good diet, very consistently, and with ranching, it's just one of those things that sometimes you got to deal with. Yes, I did cry. I don't like to have to put horses down, and unfortunately, I had to be there when the vet did, and I had to help her because it was on a Sunday, the Lord's Day, which is fitting for a good horse. There's accidents in life, and he met with a bad one. So we're gonna make sure that these ponies got good clean water and they are fed with good feed. Unfortunately, we're on to the next one without Badger, but best thing to do with death is ride off from it. We're on to the next one, old son. Thanks for watching Rodeo Time.